No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down. Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you? Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us. Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such, but initially I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us. Let me know how they respond, and we'll go from there. Now, it makes little sense to give up before you try. Thank you, and good luck.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't.
Careful waving that fancy gun around.
All this time we thought we were alone.
Keeping a 200-year-old ship running. Hey.
We've got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
I wonder what it's like out there, beyond our little community.
The Constant is a peaceful ship.
I wonder what else is out there. Out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on
out. Just stay out of trouble.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Docking seal released.
I'm here to satisfy your needs. I hope your stay is a pleasant. Hello.
It's my pleasure to make sure our guests are...
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment? Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board? Sure. Have fun in the shark tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
I just feel that we should be
Come on,
focusing
mate.
on the
Loads
natural
more
beauty
interesting
of
things
this
to do
planet.
outside.
Not our
I need to mill about in
amenities.
here.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Giro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens! Despicable? Hardly. Just a backup plan in case we can't get them to leave. But you're right, no one's gonna buy aliens. Remind me to fire the marketing team. So tell me, what's the actual deal with this massive eyesore of a ship, besides scaring people away? Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do. Oh, I didn't say that specifically. This would be a mutual contract for room and board in exchange for services rendered. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them here, including their continued room and board. But this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term, as we'd be able to let go of some of our current paid staff. It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You. I'm not suggesting anything, other than it would make our lives so much easier if that ship ceased existing. Make of that what you will. We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance. Well, absurd or not, that's our official stance. I make the decisions that are best for our entire group. You don't. And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain? Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck.
They deserve a renewed chance to decide their own fates. That is the right thing to do.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso group, we appreciate your help.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them.
If you are free soon,
The resort facilities are...
could we talk?
Every day's nice around here.
Enjoy your stay, knowing you're in our capable hands.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that what the saying goes?
Lifting off now. I have things I wish to discuss with you. We're locking into orbit now.
Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. Scan complete. You're clear to land.
Some work done? Hey, what can I do for you? I'm sure you can find something you like.
One hopes the best thing that happened.
It's a tough town, but these are good people.
Bye.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Oh, hello. Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time. Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape too. Parts not cheap though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor and it's yours. It's a pretty big ask, given how rare these old grav drives are. Perhaps not, but I don't want to just settle for an offer far below its value. This part, as much as I don't think so. You know, You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
My company only uses Hope-Tech ships. Never had a problem with it. You ever check out the prices at Trident? Oh, you could buy like a fleet of Hope-Tech ships for the same price.
Keep an eye on your valuables.
We'd be dust, except for the factory.
Find the interior of this ship comforting.
Time to leave these place behind. Orbital pattern locked in. base.
Seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
We were never trained to address threats coming from...
Wow. I've had such a long time. If you have the time, I wish to see.
It's nice to know there are other people out there.
If the other colonists knew how many times the Constant almost came apart at the seams... Whew. Well, thankfully, I never let it. I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome, welcome! I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster than light travel and eclipse our poor old ship? I knew it. It's incredible! I read about this technology in our archives from Earth, but it was only theoretical back then. Amazing! I'll have to learn more. Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And, I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today. Yes, of course. Anything for my new friend. What grab drive? Just joking with you. The Paradiso engineers filled me in. Okay, let's see what we need to do. All right. This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work? Great, great, great! There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it? Let's hop to it!
It's some sort of alien or something.
I've spent my entire life in the
People always
concept.
appreciate the good engine.
I'm not sure how else to
whether they
live.
know it or not. Something wrong? There are 3 things we need to do. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Good luck out there!
These are exciting. Times, aren't they?
Can't tell you how many times. Something wrong? There are 3 things we need to do. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Decouple the magnetic flange. See you!
There's so much more to learn about
If the other colonists... something wrong? There are 3 things we need to do. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5... Decouple the magnetic... careful not to touch anything on your way out. Can't tell you how many times. Something wrong? There are 3 things we need to do. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. So long!
Wow. Hi.
Looks like everything is good to go, both your end and mine.
Just stay out of trouble. Now that we know what's out there, things are...
The Constant is a peaceful ship.
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life. Well, well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done. Payment. I hope that's not all you care about. It's not enough to help a ship full of poor colonists searching for a new home, I suppose. Still, you did help us. We don't have much to spare, but I'm sure we can find some way of repaying you.
We got strict rules around here. They're strict.
Careful waving that fancy gun around.
Good to be back in our own ship. I would like a chance to talk to you, if you are able.
Hey there.
I'm listening.
Hey, it's always a good day when you come around.
We're loose.
ask for total strangers, huh? You are one of the strangest creatures I've ever met. A veritable anomaly. Do I have to? Fine. Private Psy says hi. No more passing messages. Decorum, Marines. So, Command signed off on our unauthorized training mission. Sadly lost some men, but training accidents happen to the best of us. I stand by it. You'd make a hell of a Marine. But, damn proud to know you too. Command's shipping us off to parts unknown. But would you accept a final parting gift? Who does, right? A lot of good people owe you their lives. Maybe one day, some of us can return the favor. Myung out.
Landing initiated. Watch your flaring.
Even with...
Yes, you need me? are! There you are! Take your best shot. You can't hope to win.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets. If you have the time, I wish to speak to you.
insertion completed. Nice jump. Right on target. Good to go for landing.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
I cannot wait to kill you. Victory!
anything of value? I would like a chance to talk to you. pirates about. They will not find us to be easy marks.
I would like a chance to talk to you, if you are able.
Oh, yeah. There's no certainty to the universe at all. Once you really start getting out there, the laws of physics kind of turn into suggestions.
You're pulling my leg again, right? What's the weirdest thing you've seen? No exaggerations this time.
Let me think. Unicorn. Not kidding. Holy shit. You actually found me.
I do not understand. Is Barrett being held hostage or not?
Well, this is turning into a regular Constellation party, isn't it? I should have brought drinks. You know, it's actually been kind of nice. Matsura the Grim here is a great host.
No sense letting people's last moments be unpleasant.
See, that's what I like about you, Matsura. A real Renaissance man.
I have enjoyed our time together, Barrett. But I can't just let you go with nothing to show for it. Is Constellation willing to pay ransom in exchange for this man's freedom? That settles that. Goodbye, Barrett. I have enjoyed our time together.
Likewise, Matsura. Good luck with all the, pirating.
He's free to go. Our business is concluded. See yourselves out.
Got nothing to say to you.
Matsura is in charge. You're lucky the boss is so generous. Got nothing to say to you. Matsura is in charge. You're lucky the boss is so generous. Got nothing to say to you.
Taking off immediately, or are there other matters that require your attention?
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Let's put this bird into space. Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it?
So, back
I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. I think none of us were You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in? No, I do not. But I find it hard. Many of the other members are polite, but I have not shared much. But everyone knows I worked with smugglers. Yes, exactly. I survived. That was for those that have not lived it. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who... I lack his charm. Of course. I know this seems... By a group, Thank you. That is... Discussing these things is... I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't, but... It would have been. To some. Thank you. I think I prefer the wild planets to this city. At least there, the predators are easier to spot. We are fortunate that Walter has used his considerable funds to maintain the lodge, are we not?
I would be more useful to you aboard your ship than idling here awaiting tasks.
Worried sick.
Well, some of us were.
I see what you did there, Walter. And I know you've been secretly crying into your piles of money just waiting for my return.
Actually, Walter has been complaining about you more than usual, which is always a sign when he's worried.
Don't start, Country.
Wait, is that? And to think the first artifact was taking up dust on the library shelf. Now look at them all. You feel it a bit, can't you? Ever since I found the second one, had the visions. Being around them is just comforting. So hey, I'm still not 100%, plus I feel guilty dragging you into all of this. Why don't I stick around? Help you get adjusted to the weird corners of the universe. Marvelous.
So, does Vasco belong to you now, or does he still belong to Barrett?
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like...
Yes?
That is convenient, but riding right after eating can give you stomach aches.
I think I could live on coffee. It's nothing like an afternoon off. What, at Terra Brew? I wish. Nah, I live at Athena Tower. I'm not sure how long... Yeah, sure. We met a couple of... Keep that... I sure hope your date is going as well as mine is.
Yes. What? Yes?
Oida!
Treasure everything when you have it. You never know when you may lose it. Here one moment, gone the next. I tell you, you must cherish everything and everyone while they're here. You never know when you may lose them. Thank you. I appreciate that. You see, I lost something invaluable. Lost it in a bet, if you must know. It was one of my most prized items in my collection. It was a gem, priceless, no doubt, and its beauty was blinding. Life seems a little less bright without it. That scoundrel George St. George has it in his possession now. And knowing that fills me with such envy and anger. I agree. I think St. George, like myself, please, would you... Fantastic! Oh, where are my manners? Until next time.
There's a bit more. If you don't see what you want, feel free to ask. Oh, please, take a look. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're finding everything you need. Oh, please, take a look. Thanks. And I can't take all the credit. If it weren't for him, I don't... Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile. If it belongs on your ship, then I'm sure... Oh, please, take a look. Appreciate the business.
If you're in the market for hardware,
Ever been to Sidonia? My brother works there. Never a dull day in the big city. Oh, sure. I love talking with the new people in here. Not to mention, it's all... He's a Marine. He keeps telling me all I ever hear about... I hope you're right. But it just feels good. Have a good one.
Hey.
hello?
Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything. Hey there, new guy. Good to see you again. See you around.
Not used to people coming up to me. The suit usually scares them off. Although I guess that's my fault, isn't it? Yeah, well, I go all over. A little psychological warfare up front tends to make things easier. Retired, actually. From too many lives to count. But I've been all those things, yeah? And a few more. I spend a lot of time in the fringes these days. God help you if you come across something someone wants. You'd think it was things like civilizations and factions that cause people to want to shoot each other. No, even without that, it's still winner take all. Yeah, you got that right. Wait a second. I think I'm in danger of having a real conversation with someone for a change. better stop here. I'm sure we'll see each other again. I'll see you around. I go all over the settled systems. Might run into you again.
Hey there. You look like the planet hop. I guess.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to...
It's good to be home, right? Okay. Scan me.
Anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here.
I have something for you.
Liftoff looks good. All systems Retros firing. Orbit stabilized.
you have to say. I don't give a shit.
Red Mile has always had a complicated place in our society.
I don't get paid to be nice. I get paid to put down any vermin that tries to start something here.
Wait! Don't shoot me! I didn't do anything wrong!
Bullshit. You didn't think we'd notice that you tried to slip away without paying your check?
I was just going out for some fresh air. I even told the bartender. You can ask her yourself.
Fresh air, huh? On a planet with no atmosphere.
That's enough, Stalker. Lower your weapon. We don't shoot guests over a misunderstanding. Sir, please return to your table. It's bad practice to leave our establishment without paying your bill first. If you need some fresh air, pay up, go outside, and come back in and start a new check when you're ready.
I'm sorry, but I didn't think it would be a problem.
You were wrong. Dead wrong.
That's enough. I think the gentleman understands. Now let's all go back inside, shall we? And Stalker, you and I are going to talk about this later.
I can't wait. Mess around and find out. Hey, watch out! You cause trouble, and I will not hesitate to end you in any number of ways I see fit. This ain't the United Colonies, Cupcake. Here, because we have to deal with the dregs of society, like you. Because best way to keep people in line is through fear. After maybe you don't start that fight over your lot. Call it whatever you want. What do you think, moron? Money. May pays us well to keep the assholes out. I make sure my... And if anyone's... All right. Now get out of my face.
You believe that? Like I'm gonna run off without paying. The hell kind of scum do they think I am?
Play by the house rules, or you'll find yourself on the other side of an airlock without a helmet.
Whether you're here to gamble, participate, or just watch, the Red Mile has entered.
The Rangers will help you if you get in trouble out here.
Yes, what? Ah, a new face. I wonder, is this the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile? Or simply one seeking a respite from the burdens of life? My name is May, and I'm the proprietor of this establishment, home of the famous Red Mile. I assume you're familiar. Never heard of it. Never heard of it? I don't even ask how that's possible. You're in for a treat, brave contestant. I'm happy to answer. Call on me if you need anything.
Hey, back off. Wait a minute. Judging by the wide-eyed and clueless look on your face, I'm guessing you're the new deputy. We'll find out, won't we? Well, your timing couldn't be worse. I've spent weeks trying to crack this smuggling ring, and I'm about to take a very important meeting.
And here I thought the Rangers were supposed to be one big happy family.
Yeah? Whoever gave you that idea doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. We're a collection of individuals, each with our own ideas and personalities. Believe me, we have our share of arguments.
Doesn't that make it hard to work together?
We put our duty first, even when it's difficult. Yeah, well, you're here now, so we'll just have to make it work. I don't have time to catch you up, so you're gonna have to follow my lead. I'm about to meet with a contact who might be able to give me vital information about the smuggling ring. If you play your cards right and don't do anything stupid, she might be able to help you find Marco. If you're ready, my contact is here and waiting. Follow me.
If you're looking to register, you'll need to speak to Miss Divine.
That's really simple out there on the Red Mile. Just don't die. Always worked for me.
Donovan Reese. He ran the Red Mile nearly 30 times. Most folks never survive once. Man would have been a hell of an explorer.
So you're working with Autumn, huh? Who are you? Is that so?
The deputy here is interested in meeting Marco to talk about that mercenary company he's been funding. Since part of that money is coming from his smuggling operation, we're working together.
So you're investigating the first? Why? Seems like a strange thing for a mercenary company to be doing.
I guess an introduction is in order. Like Marco, Jade here is the head of a small smuggling cartel. Difference is her crew stays out of Freestar Collective space, while Marco's group operates exclusively within it.
Except now he's looking to expand his operation, and he started moving in on my territory. Now you're talking. Look, the bad news is, Marco's incredibly paranoid. He never stays in one place for long. The good news is, I know how to find him.
But you're not gonna tell us yet because you want something.
I want the same thing you do. I want Marco out of the picture. But like I said, getting a meeting with him can be damn near impossible. One of the few people who can arrange such a meeting is right here at Red Mile.
May Divine. We've suspected for some time that Red Mile was a meeting place for smugglers. If she's in business with Marco, she won't give him up easily.
Yeah, well, so can she. I can tell you right now what she's gonna want, because it's the same thing she always wants. She wants runners. It's how she makes most of her money. Of course, people that hard-blooded aren't easy to find.
Yeah, well, I'm not going out on the mile. That's a death sentence. There has to be another way.
You've been a ranger long enough that too many people know your face and your name. Runners attract a lot of attention. If someone recognizes you and tips off May, this whole thing is shot. You, on the other hand, are just a deputy. It's pretty unlikely that a lot of people know you.
You don't have to do this. We'll find another way to get to Marco. All right, it's your call to make. If it's really as simple as asking May Divine for a meeting with Marco, then I guess that's all you need to do. We'll wait here for you. Try not to die, will you?
Hey,
Really
Captain.
going to take on the mile?
Need help with
huh?
anything?
It's a pleasure to have you. Hope you're enjoying your visit.
I don't have the stomach to bet if somebody survives the red mine. Personally, to each their own.
If you have what it takes. That is true. But Mr. Graziani values his privacy. What is your business with him? Exactly. It's no small favor that you're asking. But yes, I can arrange such a meeting. It's been too long since we've had proper entertainment. If you're willing to provide it, I'll give you money. Are you prepared to run the Red Mile? I give you my word, which is something I never do lightly. Once you've begun, I'll collect bets from my patrons who will place wagers on your survival. That's what every runner says.
Who knows? Maybe the mile's not as bad as everyone said.
Now that we're clear on what's expected, are you ready to begin? Good. Come with me and I'll introduce you.
Your attention, please, valued patrons and honored guests. For one brave soul, the hour of pigs.
Kick back with a drink from the bar?
A runner has come to test the Red Mile! Now is your chance to get a good look at our fearless challenger as you contemplate your wagers. Do you see the fire in those eyes? What is that if not steely determination? I think you'll agree that we're in for quite a show! The rules are simple. Go through the door and take the elevator down to where the mile begins. Activate the beacon at the base of the tower to see your distance. Once you've done so, return here alive and your run will be complete. Go now, runner, and see if you can survive the mile!
Another corpse on the mark.
Just between me and you, I've always wanted to do this. And with you, all the better. That's the Red Mile over there. I bet we can detect the adrenaline from here. Well, they don't need it now.
did you get that particular piece that... Yes, that right there? Hey, Dusty. Kind of place probably has security. Just a thought. so... Ah, yes. Hey, if you have time, I've been thinking about some things. Wanted to talk.
Congratulations, runner. You have succeeded where most have failed. In fact, you seem none the worse for wear. Indeed you have, and in most impressive fashion. As promised, I'll set up your meeting with Marco. I'll dispatch a courier to let him know you're coming. Please take a moment to relax and enjoy our hospitality. I'll return shortly.
Sorry, friend. I don't do autographs.
You're back. Are you okay? Really? Either the Red Mile's reputation is exaggerated or you're just that good. Anyway, I'm relieved you made it through okay.
Why? Afraid you'd lose all that work you put into your smuggling investigation?
I wouldn't expect you to understand. All you see in people is what you can get from them. I'm glad because that was an incredibly brave thing you did. And we need rangers with that kind of courage. Also, I owe you an apology. I was pretty awful to you at first. I'm sorry about that. You're right. Let's focus on the job. Once you're on your way, I'll return to the Rock and let the Marshal know what's going on. Come home safe, Deputy. That's an order.
You always were the soft one, little sister.
Oh, go to hell. Or at least make yourself useful and get us some drinks.
Don't know if it was brave or stupid. At least I survived.
Pardon?
Time for me to keep my promise, runner? You can find Marco on Kodos aboard his ship. I'd advise you not to keep him waiting. He is not exactly patient. Then it's in all our interests that you make haste. Travel safely, runner. Should you ever crave the challenge of the mile again, it will be here, waiting for you.
Look at that. Still about all the days. Howdy.
Ah, home, sweet home. Now where did I leave my cozy slippers? Maybe I didn't bring them.
Got a minute to chat? Maybe a few minutes. Probably not hours, though. Time to shoot the stars.
Stay in orbit or jump. Your call. Switching over to standard engines. Enemy's grav drive out of commission.
Shrouding is here!
So many Varun vessels. Most ships would have bugged out and left us with this mess. But Total class act. Any way we can repay you? Done. Can't stay here gabbing all day. Fly safe.
Ready when you are.
Dusty. Let's talk.
Boss is in the back.
Fancy place. I admire the class. I do. Take a break. Let's chat.
This music is gonna put me to sleep.
Nice shit, huh?
It feels a little overkill, but you know, at least the collection is museum ready.
Ah, the dulcet tones of classical piano.
Welcome. May's message didn't exactly make it clear why you wanted to meet with me. If you're looking for work, my organization is always in need of pilots and security personnel, willing to take risks. You've heard of the First, I take it. I'm not just a member, I also help to fund the outfit through a network of independent traders. Of course, illicit goods are the most lucrative, so there is a constant need for skilled pilots. Ah, I see. You did well to find me. I'm not an easy man to locate. Though I suppose we haven't exactly been keeping a low profile lately. Given the nature of the contract, a degree of exposure was always a risk, but a calculated one. To be honest, I think the Major is all but spoiling for a confrontation with the Rangers. Still, I confess, I'm a little disappointed that the Marshal sent a deputy instead of a full-fledged Ranger.
What's wrong, Marco? Did we hurt your feelings?
And who might you be?
Name's Barrett.
I seem to recall a smuggler by that name. He was good, too.
That was a long time ago.
That's too bad. I could have used someone like you. Your deputy friend here could have a bright future, assuming we all keep our heads. I'm not sure you are grasping the situation here, Deputy. You are on my ship, outnumbered by my guards, who'll kill you without hesitation. I'm a businessman. If you expect me to cooperate, I'm going to want something in return. I won't tell you everything. I do still have some loyalty to my unit. However, I can point you in the right direction. In exchange, I want the Rangers to let me operate with a free hand. I have a better idea. Instead, I tell you something you don't want to know. But you should. The Council of Governors is a group of greedy and corrupt liars who are using you and the other Rangers to protect their own interests. Do you really think they give a damn about the people of the Freestar Collective? Whatever road brought you here, your journey ends today.
All yours. Down. Sure. I've got some time to kill. You aren't ready for this, but I am. This part.
Get down!
Can't really blame them. Look at us.
The hostility. Got a moment? Let's catch up.
Asher are sometimes spotted by the farm.
Take a look around. It's a good bet I've got something you need. Everyone needs supplies. Take a gander.
I don't do payment plan. Sure, Laredo makes some good gun.
Don't make me regret this now.
You might want this.
Aquila's one of
Every
the
gun
oldest
gets a
cities
full
in the
Laredo.
settled system.
Here's what I have in stock right now.
Having a good one?
Hey, deputy.
Welcome to the Rock.
Helga says I spend too much time at my terminal. She's probably right. Hey there, Deputy. Way I hear it, you've been keeping busy jumping from one side of the Freestar Collective to the other. How do you like the job so far? That's good to hear. So, what brings you by? Well, well, what do we have here? Well, this is new. Very interesting indeed. I'll see what I can do. If you can get me another one of these, it'll give me more context for the encryption and should speed things up. In the meantime, you be careful out there, Deputy. From what I've heard, these mercs mean business.
New deputy.
Hey, if you have time, I've been thinking about some things. Wanted to talk to you about it.
I know your type.
Dusty. If you're ever thinking to yourself, I could really listen to Barrett's dulcet voice right now, then instead of dreaming about me, stop by and say hello, okay?
Respect priority docking for emergency patients. The clinic welcomes all.
Nice clean dock, Captain.
Hey, you might want this.
Ma'am, I'm just a courier.
I understand that. I'm not blaming you directly. Dr. Salvato, how long have you been here?
About a year now, Doctor.
And in that year, how many times have we had this conversation about late or missing shipments of supplies?
Yeah? Got some trouble? Oh, now hold on a minute. You're the new deputy, ain't you? Yeah, the marshal's been sending out reports, keeping us all in the loop in your investigation. If there's somewhere else you'd rather be, don't let me keep... And having some success, by the sound of it. Ben Armistead, pleased to meet you. Well, I guess that's the long and short of it. You're the newest member of the Rangers, and I'm the oldest.
Ranger Armistead. How have you been?
Well, well. Ain't you that notorious smuggler, Barrett? I'm just pulling your leg. I know you left that life behind.
You had a lot to do with that, Ben. You could have put me away for a long time, but you gave me a second chance.
Well, I always knew you were a good egg who just got mixed up in some things. Hopefully, you found a better path in life.
I've been working with Constellation for a long time. Better pay, but I still get to travel.
So, is one of them first mercenaries here at the clinic? Well, every ranger knows it's important to trust your instincts. No better place in the settled systems to get medical treatment. You can bet it beats anything them UC piglets got. Ironic, given they're the ones who built it. I know just the man who can help you. Right this way, Deputy.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Thank you, Dr. Salvato. You may return to your duties.
Hey there, Ari. Working hard or hardly working? Well, the deputy here could use some help. Came looking for someone who might be a patient. Well, I'll leave you in Mr. Miller's capable hands. You need anything else, I'll be in my office.
Not sure if those Varun zealots
I've got
live
a year
in
under my
space or
belt.
got separated from their home planet or what.
1 year behind you.
But they scavenge with
Career to go.
lots of old facilities left
Doing
over.
just great.
I'll try to help you, but our computer systems have been having some issues. I wish some of the doctors around here were as patient as you. So who's the suspect you're after? Former soldier, huh? Yeah, they say war changes people forever. Makes me sad, the thought of soldiers who come home and don't fit in anymore. The name's not ringing any bells, but maybe we can approach this another way. Do you know what was wrong with her? That should help narrow things down. I can access the patient records from my terminal, assuming the database cooperates. Come on.
You had a chance to talk to Dr. Cassidy. Really fun guy. Dry humor, though. So dry. I almost think he's non-existent.
Okay, give me just a minute here. Maya Cruz. Maya Cruz. Come on, Maya. I need you to be in here.
Sorry to bother you.
Okay, finally. Here we go.
Study results went off to.
Oh. No matches found for a Maya Cruz.
Shuffled some things around that had been misplaced. So it should be on the network right where you need it.
Sorry, don't know why I even asked. Of course you've got everything under control.
Just doing my job, Doctor. Happy to help. Just take a moment, collect yourself, and get back to it.
If Maya's here, then she's got to be using an alias. Which actually makes a lot of sense if she's a wanted woman. Yeah. Let me think for a second. All right, hang on. I know that we do have a few female patients staying with us. There's Candace... what's her last name? Doolin. Candace Doolin. And then there's the Nakamori woman. I think her name's Jane. I don't recall offhand what they're here for, but it's a start. Sorry I couldn't be more helpful. I'll keep looking, see if I can turn up anything else useful.
Need to make sure those files are backed up.
Hello, this is my private room. Please leave. Excuse me. What gives you the right to come in here? You're not my attending physician. Get out before I call for security. I don't know what you could possibly want with me. Believe me, I hadn't intended to stay here. I'm a courier. I was transporting certain sensitive documents here to the clinic. My ship was intercepted by pirates. I escaped, but not without damage to my... By the time I reached the clinic, I was barely alive. I was rescued and placed in intensive care. That was 2 days ago. Mr. Miller handled the paperwork. You should ask him. I can see you still have doubts, but I assure you, my story is true. If you don't believe me, then ask Mr. Miller at the desk. He can verify who I am and how I came to be here.
If anyone knows how to contain infectious diseases, it's these fine folks. So I'm... Got a moment? Let's catch up.
You know, just by breathing the air in here, you are being exposed to about a dozen different viruses. I'm kidding.
Hey there, Deputy. Get out of here before you catch something.
Hey there.
Why, hello. Are you here to keep me company? I do hope so. I can't get any of these doctors or nurses to slow down and just chat for a while. They all claim they're too busy. Ranger business? Oh, I can't imagine what for. Unless you're here to track down that no-account husband of mine, that is. You'd think he could be bothered to pay me a visit once in a while, given I've been here as long as I have. But no. All I get is, so hire some help, I tell him.
This could take a while.
You want to talk about questions, Well, I've got plenty of those. Starting with how come these so-called... I have got no end. I keep telling me. I'd had tests after... Pretty sure I have. But you lose track. All I've got. Well, no. But don't be surprised if I... Well, ain't you smart, using them big words? If that's supposed to make me feel better, I got news for you. It don't. I thought the high and mighty Freestar Rangers was supposed to help others in need. Yes, me. I think that sterling reputation's getting a little tarnished lately. Well, go on then. Don't let the troubles of one poor citizen distract... How does she expect me to get all this done?
Hey, how'd it go? Did you have any luck? As a matter of fact, I do. I made some progress digging through the patient records, and I have one more lead for you. Her name's Catalina Rivera. She was rushed into surgery for some kind of emergency procedure. I probably shouldn't say this, but she was in real bad shape. The good news is, she seems to fit your suspect's profile. The bad news is that she's a guest in our VIP wing. That area is restricted to authorized clinic personnel. Even I can't go in there. Yeah, well, I don't think the doctors here care all that much about where the Rangers are supposed to go. Dr. Cassidy's in charge of the VIP wing. You need his permission to enter. Unfortunately, he's a real stickler for the rules, and the rules say no visitors without prior arrangement. You didn't hear this from me, but I happen to know that he keeps a spare access card somewhere in his office. Hope that helps you.
Just 1 week without something weird. That's not too much to ask.
You're such a mountain of work, I could really use a hand.
Yes. What do you want? I'm sorry, but we don't permit unscheduled visitors to that area. You'll need to ask whoever it is that you wish to visit to make arrangements with me. Who exactly are you? You could be Solomon Coe himself, and my answer would be the same. No. The rules are the rules, no exceptions.
Oh, to hell with this guy.
Oh, I wasn't aware. I suppose if I can't trust a colleague, then I can't trust anyone. This will get you in. Conduct your investigation quickly and without disruption. I do hope you won't make me regret this.
Haven't been here since...
Probably fine.
I have something for you. Got a minute to chat? Maybe a few minutes. Probably not hours, though. But no guarantee.
Indicators are green. We're free.
Hey, stranger. Let's chat sometime, okay?
Ship dock. If you are who I think you are, then you're here to bring me in. I had to warn you. I've had more than enough time to prepare for this. So either you leave now, or I'll be burying what's left of you.
Crystals can continue. Talk. When you have time, of course. What's new? It'll heal. Quit it. Old fashioned, huh? Love it. This isn't for some wild alien pie recipe, is it? Hey, Captain. Can I talk with you for a bit? I'm fine.
Sensor contact. Hostile. Catastrophic damage.
Worst thing about fighting robots is that they get pretty predictable. Take a break. Let's chat. Talk to me. Crystals grow in distinct ways depending... Let's talk. When you have time, of course. May as well, right? I've done this 1,000 times. I know now isn't the best time, but I need to talk with you later. Sure, I've got a minute. On some planets it takes...
Let's go! Ah! This never gets old!
Well, what are you waiting for? Finish it. You might not think so now, but it's likely to end up that way. How about I make this real simple for us both? I've got maybe a few weeks to live, and I ain't spending them behind bars. You want to put an end to me here and now? Then fine. Get it over with. Life's kicked me around enough as it is. But if you want to let me die on my own terms, then leave me in peace. Well, how about a test? Rangers are known to be handy with a gun. But here's a problem you'll have to solve with your brain instead. I've encrypted this slate. If you can crack it, you'll learn something useful. Now get out of here, and leave me in peace.